coarse language.
You don't have to accept it.
You fucking have to accept it at all, do you?
You're off the team. Give me your bib. Do you remember bibs?
Yeah.
I used to hate PE as well.
Bibs just made it sound like you're a child.
Yeah.
Put your bibs on! No!
I've had my dinner. I used to hate fucking PE.
I was shit at PE. I was in bottom set PE.
It always used to be like...
Unhealthy child.
Oh my god, I forgot my kit. Oops.
Whoops.
Oops. And they're always like, oh, you've got a detention. And I was like, have I though? See ya.
Really? Detention for not doing physical education?
DT!
I was one of the good students, and I think I had like one detention while being at high school. Because I was a goody.
I never got caught.
They never caught. Yeah, that's true. They never caught me. I was just clever. Like,
well, that's the whole point about being at school. You've got to fuck around, but you just don't get caught for it.
Yeah, I wasn't one of these stupid kids like,
yeah,
let's disrupt the class. Like, no man, let's just get on with our work and have a future.
When I was in primary school, my first primary school, one of my friends came up to me and dared me to wipe poo on another kid's back. And I did it. It's true.
You wiped shit on another kid's back?
Yeah. Piled it on. I got caught for that though. Wasn't my most discreet antic.
What did the fucking teacher say? What the fuck?
They said,
Joe, can you stop smearing chocolate all... Oh my fucking... Oh god!
You're supposed to eat your Easter egg. Oh. They just said clean it off.
So blasé about it.
It was a very brief
Can you just clean that shit off Derek's back, please?
It was called Mike, actually.
Sorry. Fucking poor Mike for having shit smeared on his back. Your shit.
Yeah. It wasn't my shit, it was dog shit.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
It was pretty much immediately after I wiped on his back, though, as you can imagine, he noticed straight away. As soon as it touched him, he was just turned around and I was just stood behind him with like a little chip fork with poo on it. What are you doing that for? And then he ran off and told the teachers, and then the teacher came and said, like, clean it off. So, in total, it's probably about 2 minutes worth of victory before I was just like, oh, alright then. And then I was in the bathroom with his jumper cleaning it off. There you go. My proudest moments.
I don't have any good stories like that to tell you. I never smeared shit on other kids' back. Well, as much as I wish I could go back and do that now.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She's leaning like a pro. I also, at the same primary school, ran into a wall and knocked myself out. Not on the same day.
I wish it was. I wish it was.
It's a really weird turn for a day. I'm coming for you all! To wipe poo on your backs.
Boo!
And knock myself out.
The teacher's like, what the fuck is wrong with this
That's
kid?
where that scar is on my forehead. That's what that's from.
Really?
Yeah. Never left me alone.
We both have weird scars on our foreheads, don't we?
It
I've
haunts
got
me
a
forever.
massive dint on mine. I'm not like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I used to get called that.
Except when mine hurts, I think I have a tumour.
It burns.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right. Next time I'm an overbeard, Joe's going to get through this bit because I fucking can't.
Give it here. More stories.
Hi, welcome back to Men Over Shit. Joe smearing shit on a kid's back.
Making shitty bags.
Yep. Yeah. Do you have any more funny stories to tell? I wish I had some more witty anecdotes. Maybe now's the time I can start creating these anecdotes.
You just got to think for long enough, you'll remember something.
I remember me and my friend were talking about this at work, actually.
Friend.
Yeah, I was talking to myself. When I was a kid, my sister really, like, me... I have two older sisters. My older sister, she's like 8 years older than me, so like it's easier to get along with her because of the age gap, weirdly. And then my middle sister, we're quite similar in terms of like we piss each other off, and
too similar.
I must have been about like 7 or something like that. 7, yeah. And she was being really horrible to me. She was being really mean.
Aww.
And I was just like, I used to just go and cry about it to my parents, like, Mom, she's being mean to me. But this time, I think just, I tend to do this a lot now. I'll just like get pushed to a point, I just snap and become a completely different person.
Oh
like,
yeah, I did that
the adrenaline kicks in, and you just like, ah! And I went full on fucking Hulk mode. I pushed her over. Like, she's 5 years older than me, so let's say she's like 12 years old at this point.
Broke both her legs.
I pushed her over and got her by her hair and started dragging her around the house.
Oh, you bitch.
And like, she was like, it was really like, I can just remember my face, like, just proper like, right, like I'm on a fucking mission dragging a sack of potatoes or something down the road. I was pulling her by her hair and she was going, ah! Stop! And like she was getting all carpet burns off her back, and she was just like, she was screeching. And then my mum came over and she was like, "What the hell's going on? Get off her!" And then she smacked my sister as well. She didn't even do anything. She's like, "Don't wind him up." Yeah, so I got away with that, and she didn't pick on me for ages.
Just how you get things done, isn't it? Though, just violence is the answer to
Yeah.
it.
I learned something that day, that I don't have to take shit from nobody,
I'm trying to think.
especially my family.
Yeah, I did that once with someone
Go on.
who I was friends with. But they did the same sort. We were friends, but they did the same sort of thing where like the used to annoy me because they were a bit of a dick.
I think I know who this person is.
They were just like overly physical.
Oh.
They always like, I mean, like they take things too far,
Yeah.
and to a point where they really irritate you, and you sort of have to react. And this is going to sound really strange, but we were dressed up. You know, like in school when you had those sort of like when you were learning about the World War,
Yeah.
and you all went in dressed as like refugees.
Refugees? No,
Evacuees. Sorry.
Evacuees, yeah.
Not refugees. That was a bit later on in history, I think. We didn't have many refugees.
Just coming as like a little Lebanese kid or something.
Help me, my country's at war.
Please. Go on. So you went in as evacuees.
Evacuees, yeah. And I had my mum's work blazer on. You know, like in the war, loads of kids had war blazers and that stuff like that. So I had a flat cap and my mum's work blazer on, and we were playing throw and catch in the playground. And this lad, I caught the ball, right, and this lad had to obviously jump on me and like tackle me to the ground for this ball, which is like just a tennis ball or something.
Yeah. So he's just like, he didn't have no need to, but
yeah.
And
I just completely snapped because it was my mum's. That was all I was thinking, that it was my mum's, and I'd like gonna ruin it. I'd have to take it back home, and it was torn, so or something like that. So I did the same sort of thing. Woo! I just sort of did not see them coming. Just sort of snapped and chased him. But apparently, like, even to this day, people still say, like, I thought you were actually going to kill him. Because I had a friend at primary school that I used to hang around with like all the time.
Yeah.
And I saw him not long ago. And every time we see it, it's like one of those things where you like reminisce about when you were at school and stuff. And I was just like, oh, do you remember that time when I chased? He's called Kieran. When I just like chase after him, and like my friend's face just like changed. Just like, yeah, that's the one time that I've ever seen you like angry at someone, and I actually thought you were gonna kill him.
I think that's why you're
Because
so placid now, because you used all your energy up in this one fight.
Yeah. So I was like, I wasn't running towards him, but I was like just walking towards him, like
That's so much scarier as well.
yeah. I was like just threatening him, like, come on then, and he like the biggest sort of thing about this was because you weren't allowed to go in the grass because at certain times of year it used to get really wet, so you weren't allowed to go in the grass or it just get turned over, like churned up. And he went on the grass because I was like, he thought I was going to beat him up. So he went on the grass, and that was like, you just don't go on the grass.
The alarm goes up. Like,
well,
somebody's on the grass.
The internal alarms of all the teachers do go off, yeah.
Fucking running over.
He was hiding behind a tree. I can remember that. I was like, come on then, go on. Then the teachers came and like, come on, Joe.
Come on,
no
friend.
murdering today. You know what we told you. So there you go. And I've not really been, I don't think I've ever been as angry since. I wasn't a very angry child.
I was gonna say, you're not an angry adult either. Like, you're the most calm person that I know.
That's why I can no-scope like a boss. Do you know what I mean? Slow my heartbeat down and everything, just like in COD. I press left bumper to whatever it is.
Joe's not allowed to play COD because he's too good at it.
Yeah.
Too good.
ML get lost.
ML Joe.
ML Joe gaming.
Whoa! Ragdoll.
Ragdoll physics.
Ragdoll.
What was I thinking of then as well before? Oh, we've got loads of stories. What we used to do as high school children. Sort of don't want to waste them all, but I can do if you really want me to.
No, go on, please. Let's devote this episode to high school stories.
High school hijinks.
Whoop, whoop. Go on. Some more stories. Oh, tell me again the story of how your lung collapsed. It's a favourite of mine.
That was quite. That was a relatively recent one, I suppose, in the grand scheme.
Yeah, it wasn't a high school story, but it is.
It was. It was right at the end of high school.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh god. Yeah, my lung collapsed in school because I laughed too much. I laughed more than my body could take. Apparently, according to my lung, anyway.
I wanted to hear this laugh. Is it one of those where like you just so breathless? Like,
oh, it wasn't. It wasn't like I was like.
That really hurt.
Absolutely. Like bawling with laughter. Even more. It was just like. Oh god, I'm getting kicked. Oh, for flip's sake.
Her legs just split wide open then.
Opportunity.
Whoop whoop. Have a look at these boys. Have a look at my pink lady.
Yeah, it was in graphic design class, whatever. And some of my friends were fighting, like play fighting, over a can of spray adhesive that you used to adhere things. If that wasn't already obvious. And they were fighting over it, like tug of war style. And then my third friend leant over the top and just pressed the cap of the glue down, and it sprayed my other friend in the face directly. And he was sort of like bent over with his hands over his face, like, oh, my mouth, my nose, or whatever. It went all over his face. And then when he lifted his head back up, his lower lip was stuck to his chin. And it was probably the funniest thing I've seen in my life. Because it wasn't touching his face. He just lifted his head back up and it was just stuck there. So I just started laughing. And then I was like, ow. And my lung really, really hurts.
What the fuck?
And I was like, can I go to see the school nurse? To my graphics teacher. And he was like, yeah, of course you can. I was like, because it's hurting to breathe. He was like, yeah, you best go. So I went. And as soon as I stood up to go walk to the nurse's office, it felt like I'd been what I imagined being stabbed would feel like. It was so painful. And then they were just like, oh, drink this hot water. It might just be trapped wind. I was like, right, okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, nice
fucks.
And you're a nurse. in a flipping school.
Let's use your shotgun on that, I think.
So, if this works now, it's ridiculous.
Nope, I was wrong.
No?
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
So yeah, it turned out my lung had collapsed from laughing. It probably would have happened anyway at some point, because it can happen apparently in like slim, not that I'm dead tall, but taller, slim people.
Oh.
It can just happen like spontaneously. That's what it's called actually, spontaneous pneumothorax.
Hey, there you go, kids.
Yeah, stay in school.
Actually, don't, because you
don't
might
need to, yeah.
you might laugh yourself to death.
Imagine if I died. That'd be the best way.
I would have told your mum to have that written on your grave. Joe
So
Joe
hard he
Dean
died.
laughed himself to death.